Thank you. You may be seated. I'd like to say a special thank you to Karina Burdick, who is a faculty member at the college, who was kind to grace us with some beautiful piano music prior to the convocation ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, thank you, Karina. Ladies and gentlemen, special guests, members of NorQuest College's Board of Governors, faculty, staff, and most importantly, our graduates, welcome to NorQuest College's 2022 Convocation ceremonies. Woohoo! My name is Norma Schneider, and I'm so pleased to be the Vice President Academic at NorQuest College, and it's also my pleasure to be your Master of Ceremonies today. What a thrill it is to be gathered here today. This is the first time in 3 years that we've been able to hold our convocation ceremonies in person, and I can't think of a better place to be today, sharing smiles and the happiness of our graduates. To begin our program, I would like to acknowledge that I am a settler who is proud to call this land my home. We gather today in O'Damon, Ward of Edmonton, on the traditional lands referred to as Treaty 6 territory and Métis Region 4. NorQuest College serves its learners and the community on land that has been the crossroads and the gathering place for Indigenous peoples for centuries. We recognize the land that we gather on, its disputed history, and acknowledge that we are all treaty people as an act of reconciliation and gratitude. NorQuest College is dedicated to ensuring the spirit of Treaty 6 is honored and respected. I would now like to ask for a moment of silence to acknowledge the tragedies occurring around the globe and to remember those who are no longer with us. Thank you. And now it is my pleasure to introduce our college's knowledge keeper, Dolores Cardinal of the Goodfish Lake First Nation. Dolores, please come forward for the opening prayer.
Good morning, NorQuest College. I congratulate all our beautiful students. It's a new beginning. In my culture, spring means new beginning. So with that, I will say my prayer in my Cree language, and I will try my best to translate every word into English. Nutawinan, kaksiwatsin, ksimantu. Kinanaskumt nananots, imiak pimatsuin. Nutawi hintatamatan, kasawimatsikugi kakio, uskayak ikisitatsik ukstamatunwao. Tonimaga kasawim gustik, anots mina utinigan, puitik papame kawinto atoskiwa kwaisk kakiogiway kaksnamasotsik mina. Sawimnan kakio minan imyasik kisagao. Creator, Heavenly Father, I thank you so much for the beautiful day, for the beautiful spring day that you give us today, and for us to be able to celebrate this beautiful convocation in person is a blessing. I thank you so much. I ask you to bless all our graduates, all the people of NorQuest that work really hard. Bless each and every one of them. Bless our day, and I say, ai hai.
Thank you, Dolores. I'd ask you to please rise now for the singing O Canada, and it will be led by Trish Van Doornum, who is a NorQuester.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thanks so much, Trish. Please be seated. As I mentioned, I'm so thrilled to be here today to share this special moment with all of you. You probably heard the old proverb that it takes a village to raise a child. Likewise, it takes an entire college to support each and every graduate at NorQuest. And graduates, I want you to know that all of us at the college, we call ourselves Team NorQuest, are invested in your success, and we wish you the very best for your future. Be proud, be excited, be confident, and it's okay to cheer. Woohoo! It's all good. I would now like to invite Carla Madraw, who is the chair of the NorQuest College Board of Governors, to bring greetings on behalf of the board. Carla has served as a NorQuest board member for many years, and 2022 will be her last convocation as a board member, but we have a lifelong friend. So thank you for your leadership and service to NorQuest, and please join me in welcoming Carla Madraw.
Hello, 2022 graduates. On behalf of the NorQuest College Board of Governors, my sincere congratulations to each of you. This is your moment to say, I did it. And as Norma said, woohoo! You did it, graduates, and you did it through an uncertain and challenging time. As a teaching and learning community, NorQuest students, faculty, and staff work together to support and bring out the best in each other. And today, as I look out at this wonderful crowd, I know why everyone at NorQuest works so very hard. It's because of you, our students, our North Star, and the success you've achieved. Education is your ticket to a better future, and that future begins today. And remember, the future belongs to you, each of you. I know you will use your education wisely and make real differences in our community. And as you embark on the next chapter of your career or further pursue your education, we hope you take your NorQuest experience with each of you. Take the knowledge you've learned, not just from the classroom, but from the friendships you've enjoyed with your classmates, the skills and abilities you've gained, and the confidence you've built through your educational journey. This confidence will help you change the world. These are the experiences and ideas that I hope will always be with each of you. The NorQuest Board of Governors is very proud of you and what you have accomplished. May this moment be one of many special memories in your journey of lifelong learning. Again, my sincere congratulations. All the best to each of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Carla. I would now like to invite our President and CEO, Carolyn Campbell, to say a few words. Carolyn is deeply committed to NorQuest and the best possible advocate for our graduates in the community. She's passionate about ensuring learners like you have a great journey at NorQuest and that you can take the skills that you've learned here to go out and transform the world. Please join me in welcoming President Campbell.
Graduates, how do you feel? Such a great day. My hugest congratulations to you all, and thank you, Norma. Graduates, it is my distinct honor to speak to you here today. And aren't we all so happy that we can do this in person again? I just love the energy and the joy in this room. That unmistakable jubilation from students on graduation day. Your excitement and fulfillment are a huge part of what motivates all of us here at NorQuest College. And that is why it is my privilege to share this important moment with you. In life, the best way to predict the future is to create it. By completing your program at NorQuest, you have done something today for which your future self will be so thankful. And you know, we think a lot about the future at our college. Who will we be in 10 years? What does the future of work look like? How will we best serve our learners? We have a history and a growing, exciting future in shaping lives and regions of the people whom we serve. And of course, for learners, for you, creating the next era of your lives. Our economic, social, and cultural impact goes far beyond our campus. And as a result, we are excited to grow and make an exceptional impact on our communities and all those whom we serve. And the key to all of this is staying true to our deeply held value that we are who we include. We invite the world to NorQuest, and all of you here in this room right now are part of our story. We welcome learners to NorQuest with kindness and compassion, and that will never change. We work hard to reflect equity, diversity, and inclusion in everything we do. We want to break down barriers and make sure that learners of all ages and circumstances know that they belong at NorQuest College. This is not just the right thing to do, it is crucial for the future. When we are who we include, we show the world that NorQuest is a place where everyone can be successful. This is how we make a difference. And graduates, this is how you will make a difference. Our graduates, you, are the foundation of our workforce. You are the front line. You are vital to the strong functioning of our economy and the care of our citizens. This is the power of your NorQuest education. You are actually shaping the future of community and society. When we are at our very best, NorQuest connects people from all walks of life to learn, grow, and unlock tremendous potential. Your skills will power the next phase of Alberta's growth. Your knowledge will be used to serve people and organizations who need your help and expertise. Your education will, quite simply, make people's lives better. This is why our NorQuest graduates are so valuable. You are someone who is ready to take on a challenging and challenged world. What gives you strength is that you can have confidence knowing your skills are strong and in high demand right now. You, our NorQuest grads, no matter what field you have studied in and whatever career you have chosen, are ready for any challenge. You are going to have an impact and you're going to make a difference. And remember that the difference we make in the lives of others goes a really long way to define who we are. I want you to move boldly, full steam ahead, into your future. As I look out into the audience, my heart is full of excitement. Before you lies a world of possibilities and opportunities. I know just how hard you've worked for your education, and I want you to know how proud I am of your dedication and your hard work. You came to NorQuest with determination, and now you're leaving with satisfaction. You have achieved something so worth working for, as hard as you did. And thank you, because on behalf of all of us at NorQuest College, I am grateful that you chose us for your educational journey. But when one journey ends and another begins, we should take time to pause and reflect. And I urge you today to take that pause and take that breath. Take a bow and think about what you've achieved here, because you've earned it. Now think about how you are going to make a difference in this world. And remember my earlier comment. The best way to predict the future is to create it. I have full confidence that you will create a wonderful future for yourselves and for all the people with whom you share your lives, and for whom your work will have a tremendous impact. This is a future where everyone is included. As they say, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. You can take those steps with the utmost of confidence, because you now have the skills to succeed. And I know all of you will succeed. And as you go forth, know that we will be watching you and we will be cheering you on. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, Carolyn. I have a brief story that I'd like to share with you about a very special NorQuest student, and her name is Edna Rain. Edna is from Wabbamum Lake, Treaty 6 territory, and she's currently the eldest student at NorQuest College. At 80 years old, Edna was encouraged by her son to come into NorQuest and finish her high school diploma. She'd never used a computer, but was driven and dedicated to learning. Hers is a story of courage, of passion, and of lifelong learning that, quite frankly, has inspired me and many in our college community. Edna shared that some of the things she's learning is just making her head spin. And that's what learning does. It makes our heads spin with new, challenging ideas or perspectives. It forces us to be reflective, because that's how we grow. And I'm sure we've all been there when idea or concept made our heads spin until we reach that aha moment when it all becomes clear. What a beautiful lesson Edna has taught us. We are now going to officially present the first of our honorary diplomas. I would ask President Campbell and Board Chair Madraw to please step forward for this presentation. The honorary diploma recognizes distinguished citizens who have demonstrated excellence in upholding the values of NorQuest College. These leaders have made an outstanding contribution to NorQuest and the communities that we serve. Our first recipient is Manjit Minhas. Manjit, I'm sure many of you recognize her because she is a well-known Canadian entrepreneur, television personality, and a venture capitalist. She's the co-owner of Minhas Breweries and Distillery, where she's made an incredible impact on the Canadian business world. Manjit is the winner of dozens of business awards, including Canada's Top 40 Under 40, the Top 100 Women Entrepreneurs in Canada, and a Canadian Business Icon Award, just to name a few. NorQuest College is pleased to recognize her for her contributions in blazing a path for women and people of color entering into the field of business. Her dedication to mentorship, philanthropy, and corporate social responsibility continues to set the bar for businesses and entrepreneurs at home and around the world. I will now read from the parchment. The Board of Governors of NorQuest College certifies by this document to all whom it may concern that Manjit Minhas, in recognition of outstanding service to Canadian society and upholding NorQuest College values, including leadership, innovation, and lifelong learning, has been conferred a NorQuest College Honorary Diploma in Business Leadership, dated this 25th day of May, 2022 in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Please join me in congratulating Manjit Minhas.
Thank you, and congratulations to the NorQuest College class of 2022. I'm thrilled to be here today, and thank you as we all celebrate your hard work and achievement to get to this point of graduation. I'm very honored to say a couple words today, and I'm very grateful for this honorary diploma. Not a single one of us has done it alone to get to where we are today. We're all here thanks to those who loved us, those who believed in us, those who showed us empathy and kindness, those who have told us the truth and given us some constructive criticism, but most importantly, those who told us we can do it. I always tell my daughters, nieces, and nephews, I want you to aim high and miss. Please don't aim low and hit. Reach for the stars, take those moon shots. Always remember, good enough isn't good enough if it can be better, and better isn't good enough if it can be best. There will be ups and downs, there will be struggles, and there will be failures. After all, we are all human. When you hit that struggle, and count my words, you will, know that you aren't alone, because every successful person and leader has faced failures along the way, including myself. I could write, and I will one day, a very long book of all the failures, not only the successes I've had in 23 years of being an entrepreneur. So remember, you're not alone. And remember, it will make you stronger, it will make you more humble, and help you embrace continuous learning. Because you're not just leaving school, because when you do leave school, remember that the schooling and the education does not finish. Mark Twain famously said, "I'll never let my schooling get in the way of my education." So embrace the lessons that failure will teach you. Remember to say that I failed, I'm not a failure. And be guided by your inner voice that is your GPS within yourself to help you come alive and be happy, and you'll be more than okay. Remember to write down your goals and prioritize your dreams. Take an idea and make it real. Breathe life into your goals by taking them and writing them on paper. Studies show that if you write your dreams down, you're 40% more likely to make them a reality. I had to throw one number in that speech. Talk about your dreams to everybody around you, because more often than not, you'll be surprised as to where help comes from. So make sure that you talk about your dreams. Most people are too scared to talk about their dreams because they think they're crazy or that they'll fail publicly. But trust me, if you talk about them, you will manifest them. And one way or another, you will find your dreams and they will become a reality. And remember that failure is just a course correction to success. So do not fear failure, but make sure you fear regret. Your time is limited in this world, so don't waste it living somebody else's dreams and priorities of what your life should be and look like. Don't be trapped with the results of what others are thinking. Don't let noise of others' opinions drown out your inner voice and your gut instincts. Because most importantly, you have to have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. When you walk out these doors today and into the real world, you will receive a lot more no's than you receive yeses. But don't worry, it will not end there. Please be persistent and don't stop trying. Be tough, but be kind. Congratulations again to the class of 2022. Congratulations to your friends and family, and good luck.
Thank you so much, Manjit, for your inspirational words. It's now time to recognize our graduates from the Faculty of Business, Environment, and Technology. And I'd like to call upon Sandra Moore and Corey Mashinsky. Sandra Moore is the Dean of the Faculty, and Corey is the Vice Dean, to assist with the presentation of the parchments. And we'll begin in just one moment.
Simran Jo. Interpret Singh Gill. Karen Claire Go. Pauline Hamlin. Ramanjit. Sahil LNU. Jarrell Santos. Navjot Sharma. Ankush Sharma. Gurinder Singh. Genevieve Bubelwa. Maria Araceli Wasawas. Siriruk Ariadjikong. Jessica Vivier. Candace Cave. Rila Hong Hildebrand. Patricia Moore Pierre. Shelby Bonez. Amanjot Kaur. Baljinder Kaur. Nehajip Kaur. Hajwant Kaur. Sierra Palma. Oakley Person. Niraj Sandhu. Kaylee Sowers. Cedric Ramos. Miguel Santa Rosa. Shelley Valentine. Jade Van Lesburg. Kimberly Warren. Tamana Aurora. Gurav Baga. Akashta Bardawa. Sagar Bati. Ninderpal Kaur. Harmandeep Kaur. Suprit Kaur. Bright Omoyodo. Siddharth Bola. Matreya Bosman. Kajal Shawla. Octavian Sutaku. Shine Dahija. Jaskaran Daliwal. Shubnur Daliwal. Pranav Gadgil. Mariana Garcia Castro. Perry Garg. Lacinta Hetty Arakshide. Himanshu Joshi. Virgin Clo. Serving Judge. Navneet Kaur. Jamila Kanakri. Hetavi Katwala. Dhruv Patel. Shandeep Kaur, Harmanpreet Kaur, Sandeep Elenu, Harmeet Kaur, Jasnoor Kaur, Komalpreet Kaur, Manpreet Kaur, Manpreet Kaur, Ravneet Kaur, Paranjit Kaur, Sandeep Kaur, Subpreet Kaur, Sukampreet Kaur, Heavendeep Karira, Kurti, Jashanjot Kaur, Amanpreet Kaur, Amarjit Singh, Avantika, Ish Elenu, Simranjit Kaur, Katia Lomboso Engoya, Yatin Malhotra, Pavlina Nazarenko, Okikida Ojikutu, Megan Pinch, Baljot Rai, Ashley Ray Riley, Angela Rill, Jessica Sagu, Raul Saini, Jasdeep Singh, Ria Sawan, Rukmarit Sikon, Ritam Sharma, Dipishnor Sidhu, Gurpreet Singh, Harsimranjit Singh, Milanjit Singh, Harshpreet Singh, Surab Verma, Darshit Hupalherlia, Ritika Bawa, Dikshan Arora, Jayaditya Vij, Harjas Singh, Taranveer Singh, Arinder Kaur Pruti. Kamojit Kaur. Ayush Malik. Ishvin Kaur. Gaganpreet Billing. Varinder Brar. Nishu Shug. Gurpreet Kaur. Simranjit Kaur. Vishal Hator. Gusharanjit Kaur. Hawandeep Kaur. Cecile Marie Israel. Navneet Kaur. Omolola Ogunjimi. Sanjita Patel. Bara Saini. Vinay Singla. Vigneshwar Suresh Kamalini. Inta Angelini Wong. Rowena Cadiz. Gursimran Kaur.
Congratulations, graduates. And now we are pleased to acknowledge this year's President's Medal recipient. The President's Medal honors a graduate who demonstrates excellence, leadership, student citizenship, and involvement within the NorQuest community. This year's President's Medal recipient has been a true model of success at NorQuest and in the community. Mariam Sendagire is a graduate in one of NorQuest's newest programs, Settlement Studies. In her time, Miriam has supported new international students, acted as a peer mentor, and inspired many of her classmates. Her boldness, sensitivity, and natural leadership are just some of the reasons why NorQuest has chosen Miriam for our Top Student Award. Please join me in congratulating Miriam. I will now ask Alexandru Calderaru, President of the NorQuest College Faculty Association, to share some words with you.
morning, everyone. Bine ați venit. Sunt fericit că suntem împreună azi. Translation, welcome. I'm glad that we're all gathered here today to celebrate you. Translated in my native Romanian. My name is Alexandru Calderaru, and it is my pleasure and honor to stand here today to offer a message of congratulations to the class of 2022 on behalf of the faculty of NorQuest College. Without question, this time of year is special. We've just emerged from a long, dark, and cold winter into a brand new season, one marked by longer, warmer, hopefully, days. While I'm not much of a gardener myself, quite the contrary actually, many of the stories about my black thumb are quite humorous in certain circles. I do believe that your time spent at NorQuest can be easily thought of as a garden of sorts. A garden is a place where plants are tended to, nurtured, supported, and given every opportunity to grow and blossom. The person who tends to the garden is responsible for providing adequate food, water, and protection from danger so that the plants are able to reach their fullest potential. And when that potential is reached, it's not only the plant that benefits through a long and healthy life, but the gardener does as well through the enjoyment of the sights, the smells, and tastes of everything a healthy garden has to offer. Faculty at NorQuest play the role of gardeners, but in a very different way. Whether we work as instructors, librarians, counselors, curriculum designers, researchers, or faculty developers, our primary objectives as professionals are to ensure that our garden is as safe, inclusive, and nurturing as it can be for students. By safe, I mean a place where intellectual curiosity is encouraged, and students are introduced to ideas and concepts that will challenge and push them. Learning at this stage may involve some unlearning of things thought to be true before, or it may involve relearning of facts, figures, theories, and skills that people may have been exposed to before but have since forgotten. By inclusive, I refer to spaces where students feel free to think for themselves, share their thoughts without fear of judgment, and engage in their educational pursuits with an open mind. Differences, be they cultural, linguistic, socioeconomic, interdisciplinary, or so forth, is celebrated and seen as a source of strength at NorQuest. Ours is a campus where learning happens as much out of the classroom and amongst peers as it does within. And finally, by nurturing, I refer to the fact that faculty at NorQuest pride themselves on being more than just subject matter experts, service providers, community leaders, or academics, though most of us are some combination of all. Above all else, faculty choose to work at NorQuest because of the belief that they have in the ability of a community college to transform the lives of the people who pass through its doors. We have a vested interest in seeing students succeed, and it is why we do what we can to make sure that students are supported as they progress through their studies. And although today is rightfully a big deal for you, the graduating class of 2022, and your friends, families, communities, and anyone else who has supported you along the way, make no mistake, seeing you all here today is a big deal for faculty as well. Your success is validating for us and the work we do, and I'm not being insincere when I say that Convocation is the best day of the academic year for myself and many, if not most, of my colleagues at NorQuest. As I'm often fond of saying, I've had the privilege of playing in bands that have toured across Western Canada over the years, but I've never felt more like a rock star than I do on Convocation Day at NorQuest. So on behalf of the faculty at NorQuest, I extend a most sincere congratulations to the class of 2022. Felicitări! I'd like to now invite Tarandeep Kaur up to the stage to say a word on behalf of the Students Association of NorQuest.
Welcome, distinguished guests, beloved family and friends, and celebrated graduates. There are many sayings you'll often hear at momentous occasions such as these. Caps off to you, graduates. You're embarking on a new journey. You're leaving for greener pastures. Whatever saying pops into your mind, today there's one I would like for us to reflect on together. When one chapter closes, another begins. It's true that today we're finishing a meaningful chapter in our lives. For many of us, today marks the end of a formative time. For some, this is the end of over 10 years of formal education. For others, this signifies the closing of a chapter where they made the difficult decision to return to school. And for most of us, this wraps up the last few years of our lives. Regardless of whether you fall into some of these categories, one of them or none of them at all, that you're here with us today is a symbol of all your hard work, dedication, and perseverance. As we know, with big life changes come big emotions. Leaving NorQuest College today brings with it a unique kind of loss. The loss of our distinguishing student identity, the loss of our routines that marked time with exams and assignments instead of days and months, and the loss of our friends and peers who may all now be heading in different directions. More prominently, though, is a feeling I think we all can sense here today. That is an overwhelming sense of pride and accomplishment. Pride that we were able to pass that difficult class we weren't sure we would. Pride that we were able to juggle our studies with work, parenting, and other personal commitments. And pride that despite a global pandemic, we were able to do one of the most difficult things, obtaining a post-secondary education. When you think of your future, you might see yourself leading a revolutionary team, creating meaningful change in the lives of your families and communities, saving lives, or simply living happily and fulfilled. Whatever it is you envision for yourself, and as you walk forward with your big emotions and big accomplishments, my hope for all of us is that we will remember our time at NorQuest College with fondness and affection. So, today I'm humbled and honored to be able to leave you with one more saying that you'll often hear at momentous occasions such as these. Congratulations, class of 2022, we made it.
Thank you so much, Tarandeep, and to Alex. I'd also like to acknowledge all of you that are here today supporting the graduates. And for those of you who have family here, how grateful we are to those individuals who have supported us through our journey of learning. I also want to acknowledge that many of our graduates here today don't have their family with them, and their family may be miles away. And I want you to know that your NorQuest family is here, and hopefully you've created a new family at NorQuest with your fellow students and your faculty and all of us. And so thank you, all of you who are here to support our graduates. I'd also like to thank our faculty. I know there have been many changes over the course of your education that you had to, we call it pivot, although we're not allowed to say that word anymore. But things changed a lot in those years that you were with us, and faculty were with you 100% along the way, and they did their best to learn new things and find new ways to create learning opportunities for our students. So I'd also like to just take a moment to thank our faculty. Thank you. So this brings us to the end of our ceremony. Again, thanks so much for being here today. Graduates, as you go out into the world, you're now a NorQuest College alumni, officially. And take that knowledge and skills that you now have, along with the messages that you've heard today, with you. And I encourage you to stay in touch with us. Join the Alumni Association and stay connected with your fellow classmates and all of us here at NorQuest. We'd love to hear how you, with your NorQuest education, are transforming lives and communities. This concludes our ceremony. Congratulations. Please rise for our closing recessional.